Welcome back to the channel, guys. Uncle Makara, Zoom, Sumed. Let's get started. Today we're talking about all the signs that you are shifting into 5D. These are Ascension symptoms you might be going through. Again, I'm not a doctor, okay? So you want to check that out. But if the doctors are telling you it's all in your head, there's nothing really wrong with you, it might be a spiritual block, okay? It might be an energetic block. It might not be a mental block you will possibly notice some physical symptoms as well, like a lot of people report feeling very hot or very cold. Certain types of body aches might be localized, and the body aches are almost similar to when you're getting a flu. You might have trouble sleeping or finding it difficult to stay awake. A lot of people experienced shifts in their melatonin levels, so this could be things like different vivid dreams or other changes in sleep. Sometimes you might get a loss of coordination or palpitation. You might be prone to digestion issues. Other things that are very common is sinus pressure, headaches, and you notice kind of your brain doing a dump of information sometimes, like a random piece of information comes in and you don't really know how to integrate it. It's just there, you know? You can also experience loneliness, isolation, and so forth. And also, you guys probably aren't so connected to your previous self, right? There's new ideas, new concepts that you're interested in. Maybe earlier you thought, all the spiritual stuff is bogus. I don't care, But over time, you started to notice that this shift was real, okay? Eckhart Tolle talks about the new earth. Dolores Cannon talks about it. The Law of One talks about it. Okay, we are experiencing the shift into 5D eventually. Okay. Whereas 4D is associated with our ideas of time, 5D is associated with a higher level of consciousness. Sometimes you might experience the world from outside of your body, or you just kind of have this sense of being displaced from this place. You might experience more synchronous events. Again, you might be running into angel numbers again and again and again. At times, some people might foresee or intuit something before that it happens. Some people have even reported that electronic devices act very strange around very high vibe individuals, okay? For instance, like street lights suddenly get activated as you walk past, or, random appliances in your home start going on and off. And Ascension is actually going to be an eventual good time. But these symptoms, this phase that you're in right now, where you're getting these symptoms, it's rough. But it's a very good time to detoxify. Okay, it's a very good time to let go of the things that don't belong in your new life in the 5D. What's happening is we're all splitting into these parallel dimensions, right? This is what Bashar states, that there's going to be many, many people living in alternate parallel realities next to each other in this world. So there will be certain people who are very high vibe in their high level of consciousness, and there'll be others that are very, selfish, all about me, and let the egotism take over. When you move from selfishness to selflessness through service, through giving back, through adding value of what you're here to do, you have a higher calling. Right? You have a higher guidance to do something here on this planet. What is that? And doubling down on that. Remove negative influences in your life, How did I transform my body? I stopped eating so much junk food and snacking on junk food. Okay, because I understood, my body started to tell me, my MBS system, okay, mind, body, spirit system, started to tell me, this is not good for you, okay? It's making me feel worse. And I'm actually tasting the benefits of fruit and different things now. And it's taken me a while, right? My nutrition has been on and off, right? Kind of yo-yo dieting most of my life. But now I'm starting to see the actual benefits of eating clean. Also, don't forget to stay hydrated. Water is an incredible brain fuel. And if you're using a lot of subliminals or these different types of things, you're going to use more of your brain. You're going to dehydrate yourself. Okay, so especially if you're drinking caffeine or you're drinking alcohol or whatever, right? You are basically dehydrating yourself. You need a lot more water than you think you do. Okay, maybe you're just drinking a liter or something. You need at least 4 or 5 liters if you're doing any kind of physical movement. You got to start thinking like an athlete, man. Okay, they all have this kind of mentality of going forward into something, right? And at Primal Sutra, we're looking at the most effective ways. It's very, very key that you take it easy on yourself. If you want to do any energy work with us, okay? If you want to go through my program, I have different offers for different programs. Definitely see if you can join the mystery school, okay? For this month only, it's going for $88. Next month, the price is gonna change to $99 again. So, you know, it's a little bit off for now for people who are still finding it quite difficult to afford it, but they want like a trial version of it, you know, hop on. Also, I noticed some strange side effects and symptoms when I receive some kind of energy work, right? A healing or a chi ball from somebody. Like I always notice these different types of side effects that might be kicking in because it's detoxing some kind of negativity from the system. And so that's what you'll experience. Right now, you're at a phase where it's okay to say no to people if you feel overburdened. Don't overcommit. Don't try to overcommit to anything. Don't be impatient. And that stuff is all 4D. You have to go through conquering time, getting into timelessness if you really want to tap into 5D from 4. This is a very, very good time to make use of healing herbs, okay, homeopathic, Ayurvedic, different medicines, okay, that might help you. Make use of, you know, anything that you have, man. Incense, crystal, tech, really different forms of healing tech, okay, pranic healing, okay, Reiki. Any of these different energy works are gonna help you clean up some of that gunk, some of that residue. And again, you can go in completely skeptical about any of these things, right? You might be like, that didn't help at all, or whatever, right? Maybe it was placebo, maybe it was, or whatever it is, right? Also, if you're finding it difficult to sleep, definitely check out lavender, okay? Lavender essential oil, or like a lavender lotion, a body scrub or something like this. There's different ways that you can tap into that soothing, grounding energy of lavender. Labradorite is very good for transcending space-time if you ever want to just kind of hop timelines and so forth. It's a very good one for that. Facilitating ascension symptoms with crystal healing tech is going to make the journey a lot smoother. These symptoms can last weeks, months, and sometimes, in rare cases, even longer, okay? If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, definitely see if we are a good fit for you as a healing collective, as a spiritual community. We're Primal Sutra, okay? We're here to make healing badass, okay? It's not this soft, fluffy thing that, oh, let's float up and explore the 12th dimension for a second, okay? We're not talking about that. We're talking about, you know, effective ways that we can practically apply these esoteric and mystical teachings. Remember, these symptoms are temporary, okay? We're all going to eventually want to ascend into this higher state of beingness. But notice that if you do the inner work now, if you're part of this kind of spiritual conscious movement that's happening right now, and even in the spiritual movements, right, there's splits of different ideologies and different types of things. However, just come to your own understanding, man, about this stuff. Do your own research, you know, read about this kind of stuff, and come to your own conclusions about it, okay? Don't sit here and listen to me. Go through your own, you know, awakening and experiences, and report back, you know, what's really going on with you, okay? Now it's Halloween coming up. There's a lot of phantom shit that I'm noticing, okay? I don't know if some of you are experiencing that too, but the veil is slightly opening from the other world, right? The realm. October 31st is like where the veil gets ripped open in a sense, and all the ghouls come out or whatever, right? As far as we know. So you got to be conscious, use a lot of the tech that we have, use a lot of the healing sounds and frequencies that we have. There are many different ways to protect yourself from negative influences, negative beings, okay? And again, there's no way of 100% knowing that you have these symptoms. The thing is, you know your body, your mind, your spirit better than anybody else. So seek some spiritual guidance that's out there, but also don't forget to meditate. Don't forget to reflect, do yoga, go into your internal world, okay? It's very easy to forget about these things and get trapped in the, you know, the superficial spiritual stuff on the outside world, right? But having a rich inner world is what's also very powerful. As a channeler, I know that I've got to almost hold the energy that's a pillar for all of these different beings and deities, right? And so that's a big responsibility, especially in the astral. It's like I'm given like a chief task, and sometimes I might get overwhelming, like, whoa, my spirit guides are saying do this, and it's like, whoa, you want me to do that? Really? Like, can I even do that? Like, what? But they're like, yeah, you're meant to do that. What are you talking about, right? And so you're gonna almost get, you see these spirit guides or whatever, they're almost like cheerleaders or motivators or life coaches or consultants from the other side, right? That's the way I look at it, or at least the way Primal Sutra looks at it, right? Myself and my business partner, Ryan G. Every Monday at noon PST, we have a channeling. Every Wednesday at noon PST, we have a podcast, okay? Last podcast on IMC TV was on the Siren archetypes. If you are interested in that, go check it out. Fates P was there. Let's go, bro. And that was kind of cool how you saw my powers live, you know, in a sense, where basically I gave you your artist seduction archetype, right? Which is dope. But yeah, guys, see, if you come to free events like that, you sometimes get these golden nuggets, right, that just show up. You gotta trust it, man. You gotta just take a chance, take a leap of faith, you know? Maybe it doesn't resonate. Then you can fuck off, right? It's okay. I won't be offended, right? It's cool. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're like, this channeling shit is weird. This channel is weird. What the fuck are you doing, right? And you're on about other things. You resonate with other things. That's valid, okay? It has nothing to do with me, but it also has everything to do with me, because it's like, maybe my energy isn't ready for you yet. Maybe it's too dense, too heady, too much information. We are working towards simplifying everything for you guys, okay? So we are gonna take it step by step. We're not gonna leave anybody behind, don't worry, okay? If you're really meant for this journey, you're gonna catch up in some way or the other, okay? So don't worry, we're all gonna make it, okay? We're all gonna make it. Remember, I am energy, okay? If you are energy and not this physical form, that means you are free. You are infinite. You're allowed to do what you can and will do. You give yourself permission to thrive and ascend. Let's get it today. Upward Spiral Gang, may we never be the same again. If you enjoyed this video, if you notice that some of your friends are going through some of these symptoms, you know, maybe share this video with them, okay? And some guidance would definitely be, we have a freebie cleanup list in Primal Sutra, so if you join the Telegram group, you'll get access to that as well. Or I can send it to you. You just send me a message like, just send me the free cleanup list, okay, for Primal Sutra. And as you go through it, you'll start to notice a feeling of high vibration, cleanliness. We're also creating an aura meditation for Primal Sutra, so it's going to boost your aura size, which means higher confidence, higher charisma, more impact. People will just be drawn to you, magnetized towards you. So if you're looking for that, and if you want more animals to be around you, you know, usually elderly people, children, and animals, and being in nature, like, tend to be magnetized towards very high vibe individuals. You'll also notice that people just start laughing, like, out of the blue. They'll suddenly, like, feel light or uplifted around you, and you'll be like, whoa, right? Just your mere presence allows them to feel the vibe, the energy, the upliftment, the grace. It's tough, man, because sometimes these aren't your thoughts, these aren't your emotions, you're just absorbing other people's stuff, you know, so let it go. Gotta stay pure, gotta stay empty. Empty the cup, okay? Be clean, detox everything. Okay, detox, purge it out. Feel free, feel cleansed, feel the fact that you're authentic, transparent. Okay, stop putting on a front, stop putting on this fake social mask. It's time to be real. It's time to ascend properly this time. It's time for others to call us weird and crazy. It's time to be in the spotlight again, okay? It's time for people to challenge you. Let's go. If you really hold strong to your own philosophies, you're open to being challenged. Bring it on, motherfucker, I'm ready. Put me in the spotlight. Put me in front of CNN or, you know, Dr. Phil. I don't give a fuck, right? I'm here to show up and be me, be my embodiment, be my highest truth. You see, and that's really what's gonna help you, man. Upward spiral, let's go.